Hey, that's me.
I know. You're the cover picture today.
Oh my gosh.
Receiving your content. You are live. We are live. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Did you know it's Thanksgiving Eve?
Yeah.
It's Thanksgiving Eve. And we thought we'd get on, do the live stream a little earlier today because we are actually having Thanksgiving dinner tonight.
Because I'm leaving
Because
tomorrow.
she is going back tomorrow. Who flies on Thanksgiving Day?
It was the cheapest.
It was the cheapest. That's why. Anyway, we got Brandon. Yo, Rob and Josie. Brandon, how you doing, Brandon? What's the taco talk today? Taking it off-road. Not unless it's in the grass. Gear Runner. Hey, Throb, how's it going? Gear, what's up, buddy?
Buddy.
Brandon. Rob. Brandon. Hey. Brandon. Hey, Gear Runner.
Hi.
Hey, we had a little excitement over here this morning. We actually caught a...
catfish.
Well, we didn't, but a couple of guys caught a catfish that was in the river down here behind the house. So if you want to see what that looks like, check it out on Instagram. There's a post of this giant catfish. We've been hearing it for about a week and a half. Stuck on a hook, apparently. Somebody had caught it and the line broke. I don't know, but it got stuck on some brush on the side of the river, and it's been down there for a few days. Ugh. Let's see. Gear Runner says, hi, Josie.
Hi. I said hi.
Gear Runner says, hi, Brandon.
Hi.
Gear Runner says, my video was extremely long today, LOL. Uh-oh, we got to check that out. Jack says, hello, everyone. I'm driving to Oklahoma. Wow. How long of a drive is that, Jack? I assume it's for Thanksgiving? Brandon says, hey, Jack. Gear Runner says, hi, Jack. How you doing? Jack says, hey, Brandon and Gear. Gear Runner says, drive safe, Jack. Absolutely. Brandon says, what's for dinner, Rob? What are we having for dinner?
Turkey.
Turkey.
Mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
And rolls. That's all I care about.
Stuffing.
Gravy.
Gravy.
Cranberry sauce. Broccoli casserole.
Broccoli casserole. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know if she's having dessert. Is she having dessert?
Probably. It's grandma.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Jack says, Josie.
Hi.
He says hi. Hi.
Hi.
Gear Runner says gift ideas and... Wait a minute. Gear Runner says gift ideas and Black Friday sales.
I'm so excited for Black Friday.
Is that is your video for today? I just saw the announcement come up, but to be honest, I haven't looked at anything yet. Brandon says, Josie, do you do a lot of skiing in Colorado?
Yeah, I've been skiing since I was like 5. So I ski a lot.
And do you like the cold?
I mean, I don't like the cold, but I don't mind the cold. Like,
Ooh, see, I don't dig the cold, man.
Yeah, it's fine. It means mountains.
Mountains. Brandon said, read that. Big Hutch. Hey, Hutch, how you doing, man? Hutch says hello and early happy Thanksgiving. You too, buddy. What do you have planned? Are you sticking around the homestead or are you heading somewhere? Gear Runner says, yes, my video for today, it's like 33 minutes. 33 minutes of gift ideas and Black Friday sales on the Gear Runner channel. Wow. I'll check that out. I bet it's all at like Cabela's or something, or what's that other gun place?
Bass Pro Shops.
Bass Pro Shops. I don't know. Gear Runner says, oh, I hate the cold. Yeah, Gear Runner is another anti-coldest.
Anti-coldest.
Anti-coldest. Brandon says, nice. Where's your favorite place to ski?
Probably between Breckenridge and Copper.
Breckenridge?
Love Copper.
Copper Mountain?
Yeah.
Ah, I see. And what's so good about them?
I don't know. Breck's like huge and it has like heated chairlifts, and Copper, they're both just like huge and they go up to really high elevations, which is really cool. But I also like Loveland because Loveland isn't filled with tourists, so that's nice.
Gear Runner says, hi, Big Hutch. How you doing? Big Hutch says, hey, Gear, what's up, buddy? Brandon says, do you guys have shields out there at Gear Runner? I don't even never heard of that myself.
We have that in Colorado.
What is it?
It's like Bass Pro Shop in
Cabela's. Like a outdoor kind of place or whatever?
Yeah.
Gear Runner says, what's the shield? I guess that means no. So we got a couple of things coming for the Tacoma. the first one, it was interesting. I'm having, I think I mentioned before, I'm having the center console armrest upholstered, redone, with some added padding and changing the covering and all that stuff. And that should be in the mail. I believe that's shipped now. He did it really quick. And it's funny, I was on Facebook. This guy is on Facebook. His name's Kylan Brimhall. And he actually posted up what he had done, I think, for Tuesday or something. And mine was one of the armrests. So that was pretty cool. So that is coming, and I can't wait to get that thing on. And he, of course, can do all kinds of different stuff, but you'll see what I chose. Not too flashy, really, because I kind of wanted it to blend in with the rest of the interior while matching the exterior just a little bit. What do you think? You might want one for your...
out completely, but I read your...
You might want one for your CRV.
I read your time to feast on some taco talk.
Oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. I got to catch up a little here. Let's see. I just got notification that I'm live. Who'd have known? Let's see. Brandon says, I really want to ski Breck someday.
Breck's awesome. That's the first place I skied in Colorado.
Gear Runner says, what's a shield? I think that's something you protect yourself from swords with. Stan Shimidov. Stan, welcome to the live. Welcome to the channel, buddy. Stan says, howdy from Kansas City. Wow. Still watch your content, even though we are not Tundra Brothers anymore. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Well, I appreciate that, Stan. Thank you. I hope it's interesting. I mean, you know, some of the stuff you do on the taco can be translated over to the Tundra. I mean, it's just a bigger scale on the Tundra, right? But I do appreciate you staying on there, and happy Thanksgiving to you as well, man. Gear Runner says, oh, no, we don't. We have Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Gear Runner says, Stan, I have a Tundra channel. Still, Rob left the pack. Wait a minute. Stan, I have a Tundra channel. Still, Rob left the pack, LOL. Or am I just on vacation? One never knows. Wing King. Hey, Wing, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Richard Garner says, hi, everyone. Gear Runner says, hey, Wing, what's shaking, buddy? Brandon says, Gear Runner, Shields is a pretty sick store, so wear a mask when you go in. Gear Runner says, hey, Garner, how you doing? Brandon says, hey, Richard Garner. Jimmy Pham says, yo, Jimmy Pham, what's up, buddy? Wing King says, so, your daughter agreed to the 80s Toyota commercial, LOL.
The what?
Where you're jumping through in the air off of the Tacoma?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good picture, actually. It came out pretty well after she fell off the Tacoma 10 times. We had to get like a step ladder.
Jumped off.
We had to get like a step ladder for her to crawl up there to get up to that. Gear Runner says, I will have to see where the nearest one is to me, Brandon. Gear Runner says, hey, Jimmy. Jack says, 5 hour, okay, 5 hour drive. 6 servers are down since yesterday. Oh, man, they lost 1.6 mil. That sucks. Can't say the customer is per legal issues. No, I appreciate that. I understand fully. But, yeah, in your line of work, I guess when something like that happens, you got to go, right? Jimmy Pham says, hey. Wayne King says, what up, Gear? Garner says, Gear Runner, keep your hands off Josie. She's my girl. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
Let's see. Brandon says, LOL, Garner. Gear Runner says, I'm married, Garner. My wife owns guns, too. I have to keep my hands off all other women. LOL. Stan says, Gear Runner, I've seen your stuff, too. There you go. Are you a subscriber to Gear Runner's channel? I'm curious. Gear Runner says, wow, Jack, that's crazy. I'd say they aren't happy. No, I'm sure they're not happy at all and cannot wait to see Jack. The question is, are they going to have a big Thanksgiving dinner for him? I mean, you would think they would, right? I mean, I don't know. Gear Runner is double thumbs up at Stan. He's digging that. Eddie Smallhorn says hello, everyone. Eddie, how you doing, man? What Thanksgiving plans do you have? Brandon says, hey, Eddie Smallhorn. Gear Runner says, Eddie, what up? Jack says, Eddie! Jimmy Pham says, welcome, Josie.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Thanks.
Welcome to the
What do you say to welcome?
You say...
Do you say, like...
You say...
Welcome back?
The first thing that pops in your mind.
Thanks.
There you go. Eddie Smallhorn says, hey, Brandon, how you doing? Garner says, Rob, all girls love a guy in a kilt. Is that true?
No.
Sorry. Hey, it's not coming from me. It's coming from her.
In a kilt.
A kilt. Garner wears the kilt.
Oh.
He's a kilt-wearing guy.
He's a kilt-wearing guy.
Yeah, yeah. Brandon says, doing great. I want to know, Garner, do you ski with that kilt on? I'm just curious. Brandon says, doing great. How are you doing, Eddie? Ace Bell. Hey, Ace, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel, man. How you doing? Gear Runner says, Deer gave us a huge Thanksgiving dinner yesterday, and I took vacation day. Yeah, we used to do that at work. We had a big Christmas thing. But it's funny, even when people were on vacation, they would still come in for that dinner, you know? Did you go into Deer for the dinner? Eddie Smallhorn says, hey, Gear, working from home today. How are you doing, Gear? A short commute for Eddie today. That's good to hear, man. Brandon says, happy anniversary, Eddie. Gear Runner says, wow, Garner, that had to hurt. Laughing my arse off. Eddie Smallhorn, Jack, how's it going, buddy? Gear Runner says, pretty good, Eddie. Vacation day. Gear's always on vacation, man. Gear's job is vacation. Did you know that?
No.
He works like one day a month, and then he's on vacation the rest of the time.
That's nice.
Let's see. Eddie Smallhorn says, doing good, Brandon. Working and watching a live stream. I can dig that. I appreciate that. Jack says, good going to Oklahoma, Eddie. Rob Yoda, how you doing, man? Rob Yoda says, yellow all. Jimmy Pham, I never heard of mole crickets.
What?
Oh, that's a random statement.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. We're going to ask Jimmy to please expand on that comment.
What?
Eddie Smallhorn says, thanks, Brandon. Gear Runner says, I worked yesterday and ate. I took vacation today. Oh, okay. Garner says, Rob, I do not, but I do go fishing in it. Wow. It's good for wading in the water, I guess, if you wear like the short thigh style kilt, but that could be a little weird. Gear Runner says, hi, Rob Yoda. Rob Yoda says, sorry, was watching Gear's Christmas gifts. Yes, I hear Gear has a Black Friday Christmas idea video out today. My question is he wearing a Santa hat? Because that would complete the whole thing, you know. I mean, he has the gray beard, you know, to go with it. So, Eddie Smallhorn says, nice, Gear. Aaron Bennett. Aaron, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel, bud. Aaron says, hi from North Carolina. I'm a new Tundra owner that stumbled on your channel. I've been enjoying your videos. Well, thanks, Aaron. I appreciate that. I am currently Tundra-less at the moment. We have a Tacoma at the moment, but there may be another Tundra coming in the future. We'll see. What do you have there, Aaron? Gear Runner says, go back and finish that, Rob Yoda, then come back here. No. Don't, you know, Gears is recorded. You can watch that anytime you want. Eddie Smallhorn says, going to Yeru's parents' house for Thanksgiving. Ah, there you go. So do you guys, in doing that, do you have your own Thanksgiving thing at home? Probably not, I imagine. It's not like Christmas, I guess. Rob Yoda says, LOL. I did. I believe it. Brandon says, Richard Garner, are you going to ditch the kilt now that you know girls don't like kilts? There's a question for you. Rob Yoda says, I also got to share the love. I can't just stay on one channel. That would be rude. That's right. Garner says, Garner, how about Gear Runner? Says, hey, Aaron Bennett, welcome to the channel. Please check out my channel as well. I have Tundra content as well. It would be greatly appreciated. Yes, Gear Runner does have some Tundra stuff on his channel, as well as some gun stuff and other cool stuff. Jimmy Pham says, wait. Thinking. Mole that digs on dirt. I still don't understand a mole cricket. Do you know what a mole cricket is?
They dig.
They dig, I guess. Gear Runner says, do you like the in-laws, Eddie? Uh-oh, they could be watching. You never know. Be careful. Garner says, Rob, this is for Josie to read.
I don't know what that says. The goal, agam, ort, agus, bithid.
Oh, he puts things out here in different languages. Who knows what you just said?
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Hey, we have a super chat from Jack, 1999. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. Jack says, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Throb, take Josie to Dairy Queen. Wow, that is awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Jack.
I go to Dairy Queen a lot.
I know. We got 2 Dairy Queens coming. That's great. Let's see. Rob Yoda says, no Santa hat, and you cannot see him that well. He only filmed in 360p. We should talk about that. You need an upgrade there, bud. Come on. You got that nice fancy GoPro camera, and you're only filming in 360? What are you doing? Aaron says, thanks. 2019 Crew Max in Quicksand. Awesome. Awesome color. I like that. I had the cement, as you know, and Quicksand was probably my second favorite. Cool. And congrats on the new truck, man. Gear Runner says, just make the kilt shorter, Garner. Maybe they would like that better. I think you should put those things like they have on curtains. You know, little ropey poles, and the kilt just goes beep, beep, depending on what he's doing.
That's weird.
I don't know.
That's really weird. It's
very strange, isn't he? He's the only guy that can go to the bathroom while walking, and it doesn't matter.
Ew.
Let's see. Eddie Smallhorn says, yes, Aaron, check out Gear Runner's channel after the live stream, especially if you like tundras and guns. There are bunches of those over there for sure. Gear Runner says, thanks, Eddie. Again, thanks for that super chat, Jack. I appreciate that. Garner says, Brandon, never because I wear it in honor of my ancestor, Sir Andrew de Moray.
Aw.
Have you heard of that fellow?
No.
Me either. But it's Garner's ancestor. He has a crest, too. Oh. Gear Runner says, awesome, Jack. Eddie says, boom, Jack. Boom, Jack. I say, boom, Jack. Does it hurt your ears?
Yeah.
Sorry. I get excited. Brandon says, later, everyone. Have a great Thanksgiving. If I don't talk to you before then, you too, Brandon. Thanks for being on here. Thanks for being a part of the channel, bud. And you have a great Thanksgiving yourself. Eddie says, we do a small Thanksgiving with the girls. I got you. Now, since you're going over to the in-laws to eat the gobbler, do you have the gobbler with the girls, or do you opt out for like ham or chicken? What do you think? What do you think his answer is going to be?
Everyone has to eat turkey.
Well, they're going to the in-laws for turkey.
Yeah, so you eat turkey.
Or maybe they're having turkey and going to the in-laws for something
and turkey
else.
and turkey and turkey and turkey.
And turkey. Rob Yoda says, later, Brandon. Gear Runner says, I shot that in 1080p, man. What are you talking about? Maybe he's watching it in 360. I don't know. Jack says, bye, Brandon. Eddie Smallhorn says, have an awesome day, Brandon, and happy Thanksgiving if I don't talk to you before then. Garner says, Rob, I said in Gaelic that I love you guys forever. Well, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Could have been worse, I guess. You never know with Garner. Garner, you know, sometimes he lives on the fringe.
On the fringe.
On the fringe. John's Tundra Life. John, how you doing, buddy?
Tacos for Thanksgiving.
John says tacos for Thanksgiving. That's right. Everyone, don't forget Sparks and Toyota and Black Friday. Hey, this isn't a free advertisement channel, man. Hey, no, those guys are bigger than I am. Gear Runner says, have a great day, Brandon. Rob Yoda says, then, why did YouTube dumb it down? It only let me view it in 360p. How do you know what you're viewing in, by the way? I'm curious. I don't really know that myself. Gear Runner says, and have a happy Thanksgiving, Brandon. Gear Runner says, I don't know, Rob Yoda. That is strange. Yeah, I don't know either. Gear Runner says, hi, John. Rubber Rouser says, woo! Almost Turkey Day. Hi, Josie and Rob.
Hi.
Hey, Justin. What did you think of our epic football game last night? Huh?
Oh, yeah.
You remember our epic football game?
Yeah.
And I know it's a long time ago.
Won.
You won the last one.
I won them all.
You did not win them all. I have it on video. People can see for themselves.
You can see him cheat.
I did not cheat. Or you have it on video. By the way, if you want to see the epic, what are we calling it? Tabletop or paper?
It was paper football.
Paper football game between Josie and myself. It's over on her channel, Josie and Willow. It's intense. You probably can't watch the whole thing at one time because it's that exciting. I gotta say, it's that you really get into it. I gotta say. John's Tundra Life says, "Hey Gear." Jimmy Pham says, "I'm sick. Happy Thanksgiving." Well, that sucks. Justin says, "Hi Gear." Eddie Smallhorn says, "Yes, I do like the in-laws." Well, that's good. That's good. Rouser says, "I'm so sorry, Jimmy. I didn't mean to get you sick." Richard Garner says, Gear Runner has to use the bathroom like a girl. What? Garner says, Gear Runner has to use the bathroom like a girl. You mean men don't use the bathroom? What do men do? I don't know. Okay. Gear Runner, he's laughing because he knows it's true. Eddie Smallhorn says, Josie should have her own channel. Yes, more turkey. She does. It's Josie and Willow. Check it out. WILLOW. Josie does like hiking stuff and skiing stuff and random stuff and a rousing tabletop football match from last night. I gotta say.
Great.
Gear Runner says, hey Justin, how are you, buddy? Eddie Smallhorn says, hey Rebel. Rob Yoda says, is that once an hour or sitting down? For Gear, it's probably both. Rebel Rouser says, good Gear, how are you? Rebel Rouser says, hi Eddie. Eddie says, 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner. Gotcha. Got to check it out. Next one when I watch Gears, I will check that out. Rob Yoda says, did I hear Throb say he's getting a new Tundra? No, you didn't hear that. You said you love the Tacoma.
I said, no, I did not. I never said love.
Let's talk about the next thing we're going to do to the Tacoma is the exhaust. I've talked about the exhaust. No, I talked about the armrest. But we're going to put a throatier exhaust on there. Do you know what that means?
It's going to be louder.
Yeah, it means when you turn the key, it'll go like that. You'll like it. You'll like it.
You did that on the
Rebel?
On the Tundra.
And the Tundra, yeah. Yeah, I had the TRD Pro exhaust.
That was really
on the
loud.
Tundra, or the TRD exhaust on the Tundra. Jack says, Justin, John's Thunder Life said, just trying to help some people get some cheaper parts. I've been waiting to get LEDs for my Tundra with free shipping. Awesome, man. Awesome. Do you have them on order or what's the deal? Rebel Rouser says, Josie just hit me in the head. Rebel Rouser says it was epic, but Josie would have won if you didn't cheat. I did not cheat.
You cheated.
I did not cheat. How did I cheat? How do you cheat in tabletop football?
Okay, it was a touchdown and you were like, it's not a touchdown, it's close, but it's not a touchdown.
It's either hanging over the edge of the table or it isn't.
It was.
No,
you said it wasn't.
You're wrong. You're wrong. You don't even know what you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about.
Rebel Rouser says, how are you, Jack? Jack's headed to Oklahoma. Garner says, I will take pigeon pie over turkey any day. Garner sounds like he's a Gaelic fellow.
What's pigeon pie?
I guess it's a pie with pigeons in it. I really don't know. Well, explain what pigeon pie is. Jack says, good, Justin, I'm good. Gear Runner says, has anyone else watched my Christmas gift video? Did it look okay, or does it look like it's not good quality? I don't know, man. I'll be curious. Curious to watch it. Rebel Rouser says, is that George? Did you tell him he owes Gear an apology? Rebel Rouser says, haven't seen it yet, Gear. Haven't seen it. Garner says, Rob, buy Jose the Camaro from Transformers for Christmas. Who is Jose, and why would I buy him a Camaro for Christmas? Do you know?
I don't know who Jose is.
I don't know either. It's funny, though, when Josie was born and in the hospital in that little... Oh, my
gosh, why are you telling this story?
It's funny. In that little crib thing they throw the babies in the nursery, they put their name, they write it on a card, and it's big, and they stick it on the front of the thing, and it was Jose, Jose. It was hilarious. I couldn't believe it.
My name was originally Jose.
You were first named Jose. How about that? I have a dog laying on my shoulder.
It was cute.
Oh, look at it. Let's see. Rob Yoda says, it still looks good for only 360p. I'm sure you filmed it a higher. Must be just YouTube thing or my phone. Yeah, I think YouTube does have a setting, I think, where you can choose how you want the video to upload, I think. Gear Runner says, when you do, Justin, let me know if the quality is okay, please. Jimmy Pham says, it's okay, Rebel Rouser. I'm sick anyway. I'm just sick. Sick all the time. Sick all the time. Let's see. I have lost my spot. We had John buying some LEDs. Garner smorgan on some pigeon pie. Rebel Rouser not watching any of Gear's videos. Somebody needs to apologize to Gear. Okay, Richard Garner says, what happens in college stays in college. That's good. And we're not in college, so that's okay. Gear Runner says, I hope they didn't tone it down for all the viewers, Rob Yoda. I don't know. Rebel Rouser says, I was sick last week, Jimmy. Colds are going around. Ew, I don't want a cold, especially down here. Eddie Smallhorn says, awesome. We'll check out the channel. Monty Piper says, yo, Monty, how you doing, buddy? Justin says, hi, Monty. Rob Yoda says, in the top right corner, you can switch what you view videos in, and it allows you to download videos if you do not have Wi-Fi connection. That's cool. I never play with that button. Rebel Rouser says, where's Willow?
In Colorado.
Willow's in Colorado, probably skiing. Jimmy Pham says, you feel better, Rebel Rouser? Do you feel good? John's Thunder Life says, free shipping starts the 21st and goes for a few days. They're in my cart, but not purchased yet. Gotcha. So you're waiting for that free shipping, like you said there. Rebel Rouser says, you're much better. Rob Yoda says, no such thing as cheating when it comes to football, just winning and losing. And who won?
Me. You set yourself up for that one.
Richard Garner says, pigeon is a bird.
It is?
So it's like bird pie. That doesn't sound good to me.
No.
Gary Runner says, I went back and looked. It's like the camera didn't focus perfectly when I was standing further away from it. When I got up closer, it was really clear. Weird. Yeah, it should be the other way around, man. Nobody wants to have it focus clearly when you're right up on it. Rebel Roger says, aw, hey, Louie. Yeah, there's Louie. He's sleeping.
He's the best, though.
Garner says, stupid autocorrect. I meant to say Josie. Oh, so you're not Jose or Hosey. Rob Yoda says, I believe pigeon is a rat with wings. You know, I've heard that. I don't know how closely they actually are related to the rat, but could be. Krista Greeny Bean says, hi, Krista, where you doing? Krista says, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on to watch awesome content. That Krista is a stand-up gal, I tell you. Gear Runner says, from here on out, Josie will be known as Jose.
No.
Jack says, Krista! Gear Runner says, hey, green beans. Rebel Rouser says, Krista, thanks for reminding me. I forgot to hit the thumbs up. Yeah, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Green Beans of the Krista variety says, Jack, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Green Beans, Krista says, hi, Runner. Jack says, right back at you, Krista. Sorry, driving. Krista says, Justin. Rob Yoda says, smashed. Yellow, Krista. Let's see. Smashed, yellow, Krista. Krista Green Bean says, thanks. Okay, Jack, you drive safe. Or that's okay, Jack, drive safe. John says, Gear, your video plays in 480 for me. Wow, Gear's got videos all over the place. John says, hey, Krista. Krista says, hey, Rob Yoda. Gear Runner says, I see you posted a picture of George, Rob. Did you tell him I needed to speak with him? I think that was Ernie. I think George was the other one on the other side running from the northeast, I think. Green Beans says, John, how you doing, buddy? Richard Garner says, Krista, I am picking up a solo... wait a minute. Garner says, Krista, I am picking up Solo, a Star Wars story, Blu-ray next month, and then I will send it to you. Well, that's pretty nice. Thank you. Rob Yoda says, yes, trucks should be loud. They should be louder. They should at least have a voice, don't you think?
Yeah.
Are you even paying attention?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't had coffee yet today. We haven't gone to Starbucks yet, so I'm kind of like...
I don't know. Krista says, Richard, that is very sweet of you. I cannot wait to watch it. Me too. I want to see it too. John says, good, Krista. How are you enjoying the Texas? ThrobbNation fan, JC, how you doing, buddy? Gear Runner says, hey, JC. ThrobbNation fan says, where are you, Krista? In another part of the house. I'll let her answer that one. ThrobbNation fan says, hi, Gear. Rebel Rouser says, I just got done mowing. What? Who's mowing? Justin says, I just got done mowing. It's weird mowing while listening to Christmas music. Yeah, where are you mowing at? Justin says, hi, Krista. Krista says, John's Texas is cold and rainy right now. Saturday is supposed to be sunny and 81. I like it better. I'll like it better then. Gear Runner says, sorry, guys. Don't know what happened to that video. I'm very sorry. You know, Gear, if I was you, I would take that video down immediately, and I would shoot it all over again, refilm it, re-edit it, and repost it. I do that right after this live stream is done. I wouldn't do it right now. Let's see. ThrobbNation fan says, hi, Rebel. Krista Greenbean says, JC, you are right. She is not in this part of the house. Richard Garner says, Gear Runner, the video of all the vehicles you own put me to sleep. So I take it Garner was not impressed with that there video. William Mellon. William Mellon. Okay, William Mellon is a girl?
No.
Who's that girl?
Okay, do you see? It's like emojis doing this weird thing where like it's like a girl raising their hand, but it has like the guy's thing.
So what is that? What?
It's like, that's like, isn't that the guy's like, that sign?
But what does that mean?
I don't know. It's been doing that. Like, it's a guy raising their hand, but it like
well,
gives you the...
Mr. Mellon, thank you for being on here. Appreciate it. Do we know him?
No.
No, we don't know that guy. He's new to the channel, and thanks for being on, Mr. Mellon. Now, please explain to me what that means. Rob Yoda said, he's laughing out loud. Gear Runner says, sorry, Garner, I did it ASMR style.
ASMR.
What does that mean?
ASMR is like noises that sound good. Like.
So Gear's trying to say he sounds good?
Apparently.
Yeah. I don't know. Rebel Rouser says, hi, William. Eddie Smallhorn says, right. Right. Gear Runner says, hi, William Mellon, in a southern drawl. Eddie Smallhorn says, he's laughing at Gear. He's just laughing at Gear because, he's just doing it. Richard Garner says, Krista, buy Rob some new eyes for Christmas, LOL. Yeah, I don't know. Reading is fundamental. Gear Runner says, I need to mow today. What? How can you be mowing? It's like 50 and raining here, man. Eddie Smallhorn says, Throb's house is so big that they have different wings of the house. Yeah, it's just huge. This is our only room. Krista's outside. Krista Greenbean says, Rob, or Richard rather, I would if I could. I'm not sure. What do you think it is she's talking about? Let's see. We had, it jumped on me again. We had Garner sleeping. Mr. Mellon, I'm confused. Richard Garner says he's buying some eyes for Christmas. Here's mowing. And Krista would if she could. I don't know. Rouser says, I'm mowing in Virginia. The wild onions grow in my yard this time of year. Can you eat those wild onions? Garner says, Gear Runner, get off the toilet and get back to work. He's probably in the shower. Gear's a shower guy. John says, Rebel Rouser, was it hard to not throw yourself under the mower? Christmas music and mowing are a dangerous combination. Yeah, I'm not a big Christmas music fan myself. Are you? Do you like Christmas music?
Yes.
Do you?
Yeah.
Gear Runner says, oh my gosh, that took forever to shoot and edit that video. 33 minutes after editing. Hey, practice makes perfect, man. You already got it, so it should only take half the time. I'm just saying. Maybe you could mic it into your ears while you're doing it so you could just repeat it like the singers do. Krista Greenbean says, Eddie, LOL, it's actually a small house. Gear Runner says, I don't have to work today, Garner. I don't have to work. I'm on vacation. Didn't you know that? Rebel Rouser says, what's wrong with Gear's video? Apparently he shot it in really crappy quality and he's blurry. I don't really know. I can't wait to watch it myself. I'm going to have to check that out and see because I really don't know. John Thunderlife says, isn't it just a guy waving saying hi?
Yeah, but it
was a girl.
Showed the girl one and then the guy's sign.
And it had a circle with an arrow pointing out of it.
Yeah, but it does that when if someone texts me and sends that, it shows that when they text me too. Oh. So it's I think it's a glitch with an emoji.
I don't know.
But
Eddie Smallhorn says, just got to give you guys a hard time, Krista. Yeah. Gear Runner says, low quality, Justin. That sucks because it took forever to shoot and edit. I can't wait to see this video. I really can't. Gear Runner says, that's what I thought too, John. Rebel Rouser. John, Christmas music is the best. Rob agrees. I'm not a big Christmas music fan.
Christmas music is the best.
Jack says, hey guys, talk to you later. Hope everyone has a blessed and happy Thanksgiving. Be safe and eat a lot. Hey Jack, you guys have a good Thanksgiving too. Thanks for that super chat, bud. And we'll see you next time. ThrobbNation fan says, how long is Josie in and when can we see your son?
I leave tomorrow.
Yeah, not much longer.
So.
And Douglas, I'm not sure. We're going to have to get him on here one of these days. He's actually in Columbus. He probably won't come on.
He will not come on.
I don't
there.
know if he would or not. Probably
you
not.
got to like sneak attack him.
We'll sneak attack him. Let's see. Garner says, Gear Runner, just shoot your videos in 4K, man. Come on, dig it. Gear Runner says, have a great day and happy Thanksgiving, Jack. Eddie Smallhorn says, have an awesome Thanksgiving, Jack. Hope you are not working. Unfortunately, Jack is on his way to Oklahoma to do some work. Gear Runner says, most people can only watch them in 1080. Why would I do them in 4K, man? It's just bigger files, takes longer. Why? Optimistically cynical. Thank you for being on the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream, man. Optimistically cynical says, I took my son to the park, and when we got home, we found his goldfish dead. That's a drag. Which is a hard situation for any first-time parent. How do you explain auto... You don't. There. That was easy. Let's see. Krista says, enjoy, Jack. John says, I can't do Christmas music this soon. I'll be driven mad by Christmas. Yeah, it's not my thing. Garner says, have Josie kill the cockroaches for you?
No.
Have you seen the big cockroaches yet?
No, I don't want to.
Because it's been cold.
No.
Rebel Rouser says, I watched some of Gear's video and found nothing wrong. I wouldn't reshoot it after all that time and effort. There you go. There's second opinion. It looks fine. Justin says, have an awesome Thanksgiving, Jack. ThrobbNation fan says, Gear, do you really do live streams in the shower?
What?
I'm not touching that one. Krista Greenbean says, in our house, Christmas music rules the day after Thanksgiving. Oh, God.
It rules the day in my apartment
and
after
you know,
Halloween.
Have you been playing Christmas music?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
we play
God.
it during writing at school.
And you know, we have this Alexa thing out here.
Yes. You just said her name.
And it means... Oh my God, she's talking.
Yeah, because you said her name.
And that means that we're going to be able to tune in to nonstop, 24/7.
I have that at my apartment too.
Christmas music. Oh my gosh. Gear Runner says, thanks, Justin. I probably wasn't going to. No, I never thought you would. I wouldn't. Justin says, good, LOL. Rob Yoda says, I believe Five Finger Death Punch makes Christmas music. That's what you should mow to. Or maybe Adam Sandler's Christmas. Garner says Gear Runner is in the shower a lot, LOL. Gear Runner's the cleanest guy I think I ever met. Rebel Rouser says, didn't look blurry to me. I thought it was fine. Gear Runner says, cleanliness is next to godliness, Garner. Gear Runner says, good Justin, makes me feel a little bit better. Let's see. Garner says, or Rouser says, I wait till after Halloween to listen to Christmas music.
Me too.
Just like you. Krista says, Rob Yoda, Five Finger Death Punch Christmas music? Really? LOL. Yeah, I could dig that. Gear Runner says, I usually wait until my birthday in July to listen to Christmas music. Oh, God. Garner says, Gear Runner, you are doing more in the shower than... I don't want to talk about that. Rebel Rouse is laughing his arse off. Gear Runner says, not me, Garner. I don't condone your habits. Optimistically cynical says, ha, she's. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Garner says, Rob.
I don't that either.
Get Gear Runner something with mustard on top. No, he can do that. Gear Runner says, no, JC, I don't. LOL. Krista Greenbean says, I just noticed the thumbnail for this live. That's an awesome pick. ThrobbNation fan says, okay, good, Gear. LOL. I didn't want to, I don't want that either. No, nobody really does. Gear Runner says, somebody is listening to you at all times. That's true. She is. Gear Runner says, so fresh and so clean.
Somebody.
He's like a commercial. Rebel Roger says, do you still have the CRV?
I do, yeah.
Do you still like it?
I love my CRV. We talk about this every time.
I know. People want to know. People want to know.
People want to know.
Yeah, Justin hasn't been on for a while. He's been boycotting me.
Oh.
I don't know. Eddie Smallhorn says, that is why I don't have one, Gear. That is why I don't have one, Gear. I thought Eddie had one. Richard Garner says, she is FBI listening device. Could be. She could be. Gear Runner says, me too, Eddie. Gear Runner says, I didn't see the thumbnail. I just clicked on the notification. Well, the thumbnail is Josie
jumping off the Tacoma.
Yes, and that was done for a video that I haven't even downloaded yet on Josie's impressions of the new Tacoma. Mm-hmm. Now, some of you might say, what do you mean the new Tacoma? It's really no different. Well, it's a model year different.
Are you... No, never mind.
What?
Are you going to talk about the video we did yesterday, too?
Which one was that?
The video we did yesterday while I was driving.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be a pretty cool video coming out. Yesterday was car day for Josie, you see.
Well, because I recently learned how to drive manual transmission, which is also on my channel. And now I can drive more cars than I could drive before. Because before I couldn't drive any car that was a stick shift. Now I can drive them.
Just as a little preview, what did you drive yesterday?
I drove the Civic Type R, the Porsche, and the Mustang Shelby.
And what were you supposed to drive today if the weather wasn't so crappy?
I was supposed to drive the Viper and the Lamborghini.
I don't know about the Lamborghini, but the Viper, yeah.
The Viper. We talked about the Lamborghini, but... Yeah,
I don't know about that.
That would have been...
So that will be upcoming as soon as I have a chance to get it done, you know. Let's see. John's Thunder Life says Josie's got mad hops. Josie's got mad hops.
Yep.
What does that mean?
I can jump.
Oh, well, that's cool. Eddie says, nope, every time I get one, I give it away. Oh, man, they're cool, though. You just yell at her, and she does whatever you want. It's like the perfect wife.
What?
And you know what? Can you change her name to a male name?
No.
You can't? It has to be female?
Yes.
Oh, it's perfect. Must have been invented by a man. Rubber Rouser says, I may be missing everyone's live streams for a few weeks. I won't have a Wi-Fi in Tennessee, and I will be working full-time. I'm sorry. Justin, no job is as important as watching this live stream. I'm saying whatever job you're interviewing for should have been part of the package, you know, whenever, which is usually just at night, though. So unless you're working, you know, nighttime hours, you should still be able to catch the nation on the web. I'm just saying. But that sucks. We'll miss you. A ThrobbNation fan says Gears should be on a Geico commercial. That's right. They wouldn't even need a costume, man. Gear Runner says, I understand, Justin. I hope your move goes well. Gear Runner says, I really should, JC, and they should pay me too. Pay you in flies and crickets. Gear Runner says, was the Type R much different than the SI to drive?
What's the S? Oh, the...
Will's car?
Yeah.
The SI?
That car. No. I didn't think
tighter.
So. It was, yeah. The clutch was like a tiny bit tighter than his car was, but like aside from that, it wasn't that much different. But then again, I can't like rev it. Like I can't do like a 0 to 60 yet. So like I don't really know. And I drove the Type R a lot faster than I drove Will's car. Like Will's car I probably went like 30.
But didn't you find the seats to be a little more confining?
And the Type R? Yeah, the Type R has bigger side squeezers and leg squeezers. But the SI has them too, so I don't know. I like both of them.
Probably they're not as severe as the Type R.
Well, and the Type R like just looks like cooler.
Oh, I see.
In general, like the outside of the Type R looks cooler, and then like the inside has like all the red and the red seat belts, and that's cool.
Yeah.
So.
Gear Runner says, when I come to visit Rob, do I get to drive those too? No. Richard Garner says, Josie is a good girl and not a wild one like my last girlfriend. Okay.
All right.
Rebel Rouser says, thanks, Gear. Thanks, buddy. Gear Runner says, let me know when you get here, Justin. I'm going to come see you. ThrobbNation fan says, oh, the will, Gear. You are hilarious. LOL. Oh, the will, Gear? What does that mean?
The will gear?
Oh, the will, Gear. You are hilarious.
I
LOL.
don't know what that means.
Gear Runner says, thanks, JC. I try to be a funny man. A funny man. Garner says, my has a Dodge muscle car in burgundy red. What? Gear Runner says, I'll let you be on my live stream, Justin. Now that would be too cool. I think Justin and Gear need to get together, probably while Justin's staying at Gear's house, and do a live stream. I think that would be pretty cool. Eddie Smallhorn says, do what's best for you, Rebel. Go and get that money, baby. Rebel Rouser says, I will be working at night. You need to do morning streams. I actually would prefer to do morning streams, but the problem is I think that most people work traditional hours and probably wouldn't be available, except for Gear. He doesn't work normal hours. Krista says, Justin, we will miss you. We'll be waiting to hear from you. Good luck with the move. Just think, you'll be closer to Texas. Rebel Roger says, that would be fun, Gear. That would be fun. Eddie Smallhorn says, you are always welcome to Yaru's streams, Justin. You're always welcome. Rebel Rouser says, thanks, Krista. Rob Yoda says, we need 4K, man. Come on. Rebel Rouser says, I'll definitely try to be there, Eddie. I will try. Richard Garner says, Gear Runner, Once Upon a Deadpool Christmas is going to be in the theaters this November. I saw that, man. Rebel Rouser says, I like the fabric patterns on the taco seats. Yeah, I kind of do too. Everybody complains about them being outdated. You know, they've been around forever. But I kind of do like them. Gear Runner says, I'll be there, Garner. I'll be there. Krista Greenbean says, Richard, a Deadpool Christmas? That would be awesome. Richard Gardner says, I hope Josie doesn't hate my long beard. Your first response to that?
Beards are gross.
There you go. Garner, you got to lose the kilt and the beard. I don't know what to tell you, bud. Let's see. Gear Runner says, do I at least get to look at them, Rob? Oh, yeah. You can look at them. You can clean them, wash them. No. Yeah, I think you could look at them. Rebel Roger says, are you going shopping Friday? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You're going shopping
I'm
Friday?
going. Yeah.
Are you going to get up in the middle of the night and go shopping?
I'm just
we
not
used
going
to
bed.
we used to do that.
Yep.
Oh, ThrobbNation fan says, oh, blank they will. What does that mean?
I have no idea.
I don't either. Garner's so upset he retracted himself. Rebel Rouser says, Are you putting your tree up today? We have a tree up already upstairs. It's a little tree.
It's like about, literally like 2 feet tall.
Yeah.
It's not even a tree.
We're not going to be here.
It's lame.
Rebel Rouser says, would you ever get a Type R Josie?
Probably not, because there's about 8 million other cooler cars I can get. Like an Audi R8.
So just a tad more money.
You know.
For an Audi R8.
Well, if you're going to buy a car, why not just buy an Audi R8?
Well, I don't know, because it's a tad more money.
It's fine.
You know, it's like the price of a house.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 houses, depending on where you're at.
It's fine.
Oh, boy. Gear Runner says, it's looking more and more like you're not Josie's type, Garner. Richard Garner says, Josie is not a Southern girl because you don't like guys and kilt or with long beards. Guys with kilts or long beards. Josie is not a Southern girl. I didn't know Southern girls like kilts.
I didn't either.
Where is the
beards.
big population for kilt lovers in the U.S.?
In Ireland.
In the U.S.
In Ireland.
In the U.S., Ireland?
They're in Ireland.
I see. I didn't know Ireland was in the U.S. Smallhorn is laughing out loud at the Garner. A ThrobbNation fan says, "Oh, blank they will, Gear. You are hilarious, LOL." That means the asterisk means typo. So wait a minute. Oh, typo they will, Gear. You are hilarious. The asterisk means typo. That still doesn't make sense to me.
No,
Does it make sense to you?
Well, it does, but like it wasn't like directly under what they were saying. So
no. Eddie Smallhorn says Southern Scottish girls. Wow, that'd be interesting to hear a Southern Scottish accent, wouldn't it? Rebel Rouser says Southern girls love kilts. Does Gear wear a kilt? I'm not sure Gear even wears pants. So, you know, I mean, on every video he's laying in bed. You can't hardly see him, you know, below here, which is fortunate. I'm not saying that should change, but you know. Gear Runner says, have them get a hold of me, JC. I can do all the commercials they want. Yes, as long as it doesn't involve an 8-hour day or Monday through Friday. And Saturdays are taken. I'm just saying. Let's see. Gear Runner says, I do it for the free insurance. Oh, watch it now. You know, there's this lady out there named Flo, right? And she does a lot of insurance commercials, and she's making a lot of money doing that. So I think you should do it for the free insurance and the paycheck. What do you think?
Sure.
Let's see. Eddie Smallhorn says he wore pants in his Instagram pictures. Gear Runner says Rob sounds like he's interested in seeing my apparel. No, I'm not. I'm not. ThrobbNation fan says, wait a minute. The means they in the first comment that you didn't know what it meant. What? The means they. Oh, that means they.
That means they in the first comment. You didn't know what it meant.
Does that make sense to you? It does.
Still trying to, I understand. They're still trying to explain their autocorrect.
I understand. I understand. Gear Runner says, do you like Erie Insurance? I loved Erie Insurance. However, I don't have it anymore because they don't service this part of the country. Gear Runner says, true, Eddie, LOL. John's Thunder Life says, Gear, take off your shirt and watch Rob blush. No, but where's that emoji with the green stuff coming out of its mouth?
The vomit emoji?
That's the one. Rebel Rouser says, he wore pants in his YouTube video too. Sorry, Rob. Oh, well, you know, what can you say? I think he superimposed them over the video after he got done. That's why it took so long to edit. Gear Runner, he's just laughing so many times he can't hardly stand it. So we got to talk about the Jeep for a minute too. We can't leave out the Jeep. Krista has been pestering me lately, and she's probably on here right now, about mods for the Jeep. And the big hiccup with the Jeep is do we really want a lift or not?
I think you need a tire cover.
Well, we will be getting one of those because if we change the wheels and tires, it will be different on the back than it will be on the four corners. Mm-hmm. So the problem is do we really need the lift, and will she want a lift that could potentially stiffen the ride and make it much worse, especially in the Jeep with that wheelbase, you know? So we kind of go back and forth there. I don't know yet. We need to go in and talk to the shop. That's what we really need to do. Because I think either way, it needs new wheels and tires. It needs to be more aggressive. I have a dog laying on my arm now. So I don't know, man. Rebel Rouser says, or Gear Runner
keeps retracting his messages.
Garner keeps retracting. Garner's confused. Rebel Rouser, he's laughing 3 times in a row. Eddie Smallhorn says, things that make you go, Gear Runner says, I think you should do a slight lift with larger tires. I think that would look awesome. Yeah, I don't know, man. What do you mean by slight? What are you thinking? ThrobbNation fan says, anyone who doesn't love Christmas music, like me, listen to Mannheim Steamroller. I like Mannheim Steamroller. Rebel Rouser says, I guess it's form or function. Yeah, exactly, man. Eddie Smallhorn says, I agree, Gear. Gear Runner says, make sure the spare matches the other 4. Yeah, I talked to him about that. You can actually use the original, the OEM. You just couldn't go far in it. So I don't know. Uh, Krista says, I at least want bigger tires and wheels. A bigger spare won't get a cover. No, you wouldn't put a cover over that. Plus, you have the camera to deal with, which we're going to have to deal with too. Rebel Roger says, how about a big lift with smaller tires? Yeah, it'd look like a semi on M&M's. Richard Garner says, the day I see Gear Runner with no pants on is when my eyeballs will fall out. I know what you mean. Gear Runner says maybe a couple of inches up to 3. Yeah, we talked about a 2-inch actually, because with the tires, that would roughly be a 4.5 to 5.5 inch lift, or increase in height, if you will. So we talked about that. The other thing is the ride, man. I don't know. I mean, the Jeep tracks already on the road, you know, and when you add these things to it, it's going to track even more. Let's see. Rob Yoda says, Did I hear someone drove a Ford and lived to tell about it? Yeah, Gear, he bought a Ford, and then he realized the error of his ways and turned it back in right away.
Ford? Isn't it Mustang Ford?
Oh, well, he's probably talking about that.
Oh,
no, he's probably talking about the Shelby GT.
Yeah. That's
a whole different category. I mean, when you're driving a Shelby GT, that's a whole different ballgame, man. Let's see. Eddie Smallhorn is laughing out loud at the Rebel. Well, he's laughing at the Rebel. John Thunderlife says, go with 33-inch tires without a lift. I think it looks good, but a lift looks even better. Yeah, but will they fit? That's the question. This is a 2-door Jeep Wrangler, the new JL. Do you think 33-inch tires will fit in there without having to do anything? Gear Runner says, I think Rebel is onto something there. New trend. Yuck. Dan the Mopar Man. Hey, Dan, what's up? Dan says, hey, guys, yawn. Sorry, just woke up. Well, good morning, Dan. It's 11:50. It's good that you've gotten out of bed this morning. Garner says, what did Garner say? Garner says, White Zombie is the best music. I like White Zombie. John says, higher lift and smaller tires make you too top heavy. That's true. I would never do that anyway. Rob Yoda says 35, 12, 50. That probably would be too big, I would think. Gear Runner says, hey, Dan. Krista says, John, I agree. The lift with bigger tires looks much better. Oh, there's no doubt about that. Dan says, yo, what up, Gear? Rebel Rouser says, what size are the wheels? 16-inch. Would you keep the same wheel size and just make the tires bigger? No, we would change the wheel size and make the tires bigger. Rebel Rouser says, hi, Dan. John's Thunder Life says, pretty sure 33s will fit. That's good to know. Thank you. ThrobbNation fan says, I was thinking of putting an unopened soda can on the wheel of my ATV and going 50 mile an hour and see if it blows up. If it doesn't, I will shoot it with my BB gun and see the reaction. What do you think? I think as soon as your tire starts to roll, the can is going to fall off the wheel, so it definitely will not blow up. And from my own personal experience, yeah, if you shoot the can with a BB gun, it will blow up. Shake it first. It's a much more vigorous explosion when you do that. And I don't know if I have anything more to say about it. Do you?
Yeah, literally.
Oh, Louise is sleeping. Wow, look at that. Wow. Dog sleeps all the time now. Gear Runner says, do it, JC, do it. Gear Runner says, I would think 33s would fit stock. Eddie Smallhorn says, Prime's Christmas music. Prime's Christmas music. Do you know what that is?
Amazon Prime.
Oh, I got you. Let's see. Dan the Mopar Man says, well, it's 10:50 here in Idaho, Rob. Oh, that's right. I forgot you're in a different time zone, man. Hey, by the way, just so you know, the guy that's doing my new armrest covers is from Idaho. I thought of you when I had his address. Richard Garner says, Rob, I wear shorts under my kilt because I'm not stupid enough to go commando under my kilt. we have always hoped that was the case, man. And it's good for you to confirm that it is.
Do you wear a kilt like every day?
All
day?
I don't know what to see what he says. Justin says, do it, JC, do it. ThrobbNation fan says, I have one opinion from Gear, anymore. ThrobbNation fan says, one more from Rebel, anymore. Patience, my friend. Dan the Mopar Man says, gotta love Mountain Standard Time, LOL. Yeah, you guys are watching stuff in the middle of the afternoon when we're watching it at night. Rebel Rouser says, shotguns are more fun. That would be more fun. Gear Runner says, Buddy's asleep too right now. That's all they do. Look at this dog. He's like
passed out.
Man, you'd think he had a hard life. Rob Yoda says, if you lift it, remember to get new gears, match the tires, and also the front. Otherwise, you'll no longer have a 4x4. When upgrading gears, you need to do front and rear on a 4x4. Wow, I never heard that before. Dan says that, and also I want to get up a little earlier. However, my roommates, I think, tripped over the dog and landed on the gate I have on my door and woke me up 2 hours. Wait a minute, and woke me up to take me 2 hours to get back to sleep. Richard Garner says, Rob, put my name on a balloon and see if it pops. Yeah, we got to do another one of those videos, man. That was fun. Dan the Mopar Man says, so the sum of my comments seem a little garbled. Forgive me, I am just waking up. Rob Rouser says, yeah, you should do a Civic balloon test too. Yeah, I was thinking the Civic might actually be the next one. John says, yeah. John says, I completely agree with Rob Yoda. I had 488 gears running a 35, 1250 and a half on my old YJ and loved them. Awesome, man. Richard Garner says, I only wear the kilt at the Tennessee Reconnaissance? Must be Renaissance. Festival every year in May in Franklin, Tennessee. Gotcha. I've seen guys do that at those kind of things. Rubber Roger says, what is everyone having tomorrow? I'm making cranberry sauce, pumpkin cheesecake, and sweet tater casserole. There's a boy who can cook. That Rubber Rouser. We're having turkey.
Turkey.
Stuffing. Mashed taters, gravy.
Mashed potatoes, gravy.
Rolls.
Rolls.
And some other stuff, I guess. And broccoli casserole.
Broccoli casserole.
Dan the Mopar Man says, hey, Rob, put my name on a balloon, too, if you want. Rebel Rouser says, is the taco more popular on the channel than the Tundra? You know, I'd put them about equal, actually, so far. Chris Greenbean says, what about a balloon test for the Jeep? Oh, that's what we should do. We're going to do a Jeep balloon test. That's going to be the first one. Rebel Rouser says, save the balloons. Balloons' lives matter. They do not like to be rolled up in windows. Edge every day. Brian, what's up, buddy? Brian says, hello, guys, here for about 3 minutes, then I have to go back to work. Well, I appreciate you being on here, Brian. I hope you're having a fantastic day at work. Rebel Rouser says, good idea, Krista. That's what we're going to do. That'll be the first one. Dan the Mopar Man says, well, Krista, if you want to put my name on a balloon to test your Jeep, go for it. Rob Yoda says, yellow Edge. Rebel Rouser says, hi, Edge. Hope work is going well. Edge Everyday says, hello, Mr. Yoda. Gear Runner says, we are having Chinese food just like my Cherokee ancestors. What? What? Dan the Mopar Man says, the only thing I'm bringing tomorrow for Thanksgiving is my appetite. LOL. Rebel Rouser, where are you going, by the way, Dan? You have family around, or what are you doing? Rebel Rouser's laughing his arse off. Edge says, hey, Rebel and Dan and Gear. Gear Runner says, hey, Edge, what's up, buddy? Richard Garner says, I am making Campbell's broccoli cheese casserole to take to my grandma Garner's house. Well, that's awesome, man. Having a lot of people over there at Granny Garner's, or what?
We are having dessert. We're having brownies.
You're making brownies.
We're having fudge brownies.
We're having fudge brownies. Josie's making the fudge brownies.
There we go.
Let's see. Gear Runner says, I'm kidding. We are having turkey and ham with all the fixins. I kind of figured as much. I kind of did. Edge Everyday says, nothing much, Gear, just eating lunch and rushing back to work. Oh, man. Rob Yoda says, deer and razorback for Thanksgiving. Maybe rabbit. Wow. That's a wild game feast right there. Krista Greenbean says, yay, Dan. If you're okay with that, then we will name a balloon Dan. Rebel Rouser says, from scratch brownies?
No, Grandma bought a mix.
From a box.
Yeah.
You basically dump it in a pan, throw some water and an egg in there, stir it up.
It takes skill, okay?
And
don't
put it in the oven.
belittle my brownie making.
Didn't you mess up some brownies in one of your last videos? You forgot to put something in them or something?
No.
No? I thought you did.
I made brownies when I talked about cars, and then that was it. It was fine. They were really good. My kids ate them.
Yeah. Let's see. Richard Garner says, Gear Runner, after the holidays are over, you will need a bra. I got news for you. You're already wears a bra. Krista says, anyone else want to volunteer for a balloon with your name on it? We've already had people.
I want to do it. You should do my name.
You want to be do you know what the video is?
Yeah, you see if my balloon will pop.
In the window?
Yep.
Let's see. Edge Everyday says, that sounds good to me, Yoda. Dan the Mopar Man says, okay, Krista, go for it. Rebel Rouser says, brownies are hard to bake, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so hard.
They are not. Krista Green
These are
says,
fudge brownies.
Says Dan, thumbs up, smiling. Gear Runner says, probably, Garner, probably. Dan the Mopar Man, Rob, I'm going to my great aunt's for Thanksgiving tomorrow. She's about 35 minutes away from me. Well, that's cool, man. I hope you have a fantastic time there. Gear Runner says, I wear a bra on my head, LOL.
Okay.
Richard Gardner says, Krista, I hope I don't pop like Gear Runner will. Yeah, Gear Runner's probably going to explode just looking at the window coming up. Dan the Mopar Man says, okay, dear. Okay, dear. Thanks, honey. I would ask why you're wearing a bra on your head. I don't. And you just jump like crazy. Let's see. I gotta find it again. Something about. Oh, okay, here we go. Dan the Mopar Man says. Nope, that's not it. Did he retract? He retracted. That's why my screen jumped like crazy. Gear Runner says, careful, Josie. I died in the balloon project once. That's right. And didn't I send it to you? I think I sent you the balloon or something.
You sent him a balloon?
I sent him a balloon, yeah. I forgot about that.
It's weird.
Garner says, I will take some special brownies. We don't do those here, only in Colorado. Edge Everyday says, hey, Krista, how are you? Hashtag Team Nuts. Team Krista. Krista says, yay, Josie, a balloon will have your name on it.
Sweet.
Rebel Rouser says, you like the pumpkin pie? I don't like the pumpkin pie. Do you?
No.
No, we're not pumpkin pie people. Dan the Mopar Man says, okay, Gear, I'd ask why you have a bra on your head, but then I'd find out the answer and I'm probably traumatized for it. LOL, that's right. Edge Everyday says, it is that weird science moment. Dan the Mopar Man says, it is just me, or does Rob seem like he's bored? LOL. Dan, I think you're bored. I think Dan's bored all the time. ThrobbNation fan says, Gear should wear a bra over his eyes to play hide and seek. Desmond Ritz says, hey, Des, how you doing? Gear Runner says, they did not say Josie, it said Jose. Or wait, rather, that did not say Josie, it said Jose. Rob Yoda says, lift it. You know you want to. Then take it on a trail. You know off-road trail signs have little Jeeps on them. That's true. Enoch, how you doing? Enoch says, am I late? Did I miss anything? You didn't talk about trucks again, did you? Anyway, happy Thanksgiving, all. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Enoch. Gear Runner says, hey, Des. Rebel Roger says, Enoch. Desmond says, hey, Gear. Rebel Roger says, hey, Des. Krista says, hi, Brian. I'm good. Hope you're having a good day. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Courtney, and your family. Hashtag Edge Everyday. Enoch says, Rebel. Des says, hey, Justin. Gear Runner says, hey, Justin. Edge Everyday says, okay, guys, got to get back to work. Be safe if you're traveling for the holidays. You too, Edge. I hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving. Desmond Rich says, I'm spending my Thanksgiving alone tomorrow. Well, that sucks. Go out to a Chinese restaurant. Richard Garner says, Rob, do you like cherry pie? Nope. Dan the Mopar Man says, you like cherry pie?
Yeah.
Not me. Dan the Mopar Man says, Enig, you're not missing much. That's Dan. He's always a positive fellow. Gear Runner says, that's right, guys. Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. That's right. Rubber Rob says, have a great afternoon and Thanksgiving. Brian, ThrobbNation fan says, since Edge is a chef, I want to know what he's cooking for Thanksgiving. Probably something we Americans can't pronounce. What? Krista Greenbean says, Enig, have a happy Thanksgiving. ThrobbNation fan says, hey, Dez. Krista Greenbean says, hey, Dez. Rebel Rouse said, it's supposed to be a high of 28 here tomorrow. Gross. Enig says, you too, Krista. Dez says, hey, ThrobbNation fan. Desmond Rich says, hey, Krista. That's it. We are caught up on the comments. It is about time for us to get off here because we got to run to Starbucks, get her some kind of coffee thing, and then Mom needs help lifting a turkey into the oven or something. I don't know. So anyway, we appreciate all you guys being on here. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And we will see you next time.
Bye.
On the web. Have a good day. Bye.